Juneteenth tradition, Reverend John H. Williams, Associate Pastor of True Love Baptist Church. Where is Reverend Williams? Will he come and take part in that particular activity? Is he here, Eric? Yes. He's here? While he's coming, that little song that we were singing about get out the membership, we want Jadelle to stand up and just say a few words of that while we get Reverend Williams in here. Jadelle, could you get that tune of that song just in your own way, and let us all stand and be doing it as he come in. Come on, let's do that. While we wait on Reverend Williams. Come on.
Free. Let me tell you about freedom. I was born in 1850 down in Galveston, Texas. I remember when Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. It had been a whole lot of suffering. General Gordon come riding in Galveston on this big white horse, or reading from a piece of paper. A lot of big words. We didn't understand none of them. But he read one word that we all sure understood. When he said we was free. We started shouting and happy and running and screaming because us was free. Us thought we was free. Then they had the period of Reconstruction. Klux Klan organized and they started riding. Put the white sheets over their heads. And they started lynching and burning and killing. It was a sad time. There was a lot of suffering. I saw my own daddy hung from a tree. And then they passed a law called the Jim Crow law. That means that we wasn't even counted as a person, couldn't vote, but thought we was free. Young folk just ain't got no sense of history. If you ain't careful, we'll be right back in some another kind of form of slavery. We already in economic slavery now. Our business can't get no business loans. And our children can't hardly get no scholarships to go to college. Yes, we's in economic slavery. And when you're in economic slavery, you're in slavery, because this is a capitalistic society we live in. Well, I just come by to tell you my name is Freedom. And I've been showing up every year to remind you that us ain't free yet. William E. B. Du Bois and some friendly white abolitionists started a movement in Niagara, New York in 1909. They called it the Niagara Movement. And now it's the NAACP. And Miss Liz Dumanet is our local president. Ain't y'all proud? Well, a whole lot of folks been trying to help. Marcus Garvey and his Back to Africa movement helped a little bit. You helped a little bit. And Paul Robeson did some singing, and he left and went to Europe. And then Jack Johnson, he did some boxing, and he got himself all messed up with the ladies. That hurt us a little bit. Well, and then we had a flying school down in Tuskegee, Alabama. Y'all young folk didn't know we had some fighter pilots in World War II, did you? We sure did. Called the 332nd Flying Squadron. And they graduated from Tuskegee Flying School. They were some pilots. Shot down a whole lot of enemy aircraft. We didn't know much about that until the Johnson Publishing Company started doing some research. Yes, we has always been a proud people. We ought to be proud and stand tall and stop having all this black on black crime. Letting folks give our children all this dope and cocaine and crack. They just destroying us. We better maintain a sense of history. Otherwise, we'll be in slavery all over again. I'm just going to tell you, we ain't free yet. Oh, when I now the dream is almost dead. Cause a whole lot of us, Miss Dover, they ain't doing nothing but just criticize. You either part of the solution or you're part of the problem. So glad to see this NAACP state board meeting here, trying to make a difference. Young people, let me tell you something. I've been around a long time. You better try to get something in your head and get your education. Otherwise, you can't function in this technological society we live in. Stay in school and get your education. I remember back in the 20s, in the early 1900s, our folk had an obsession with education. We ain't got no obsession with education today. We ain't even got no desire. Just want to act a fool all the time. Anybody can be a fool. Don't take no offense to be a fool. Be somebody. Be proud. I want to read something to you about the Declaration of Independence. And there's only been 2 documents signed in this country that had to do with the freeing of human beings. And that was the Declaration of Independence and the Emancipation Proclamation. The Declaration of Independence, it starts like this. It says, when in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. And that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We all got a right to the pursuit of happiness, don't we? God created all of us equal. I thank God today that I love freedom. I'm going to keep on fighting for freedom. I'm an old man and I can't hardly walk, but I'm going to raise my voice and keep on fighting for freedom until we'll be free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, we'll be free at last.